Hey guys, it's Lindsay. I'm back again. We've got a little bit of a different situation today. So I'm actually doing a video, but it's not a haul video. I wanted to do a video to introduce you guys to the new skincare line that I am trying out. And I can't wait to kind of embark on this journey together, but we gotta get things straight first, kind of figure out exactly what's going on here. And I just wanted to kind of share this with you in case you're having similar issues. So, as I've said, I think before, I turned 30 in 2015. Yeah, me. And I know everybody talks about how your 30s are so great because in your 20s, you go from being like a kid in college to at the end of it, you're, kind of a more established adult, and there's a whole lot that happens in between. And a lot of people I've talked to have said that, like, oh, my 30s were the best decade of my life. Like, it really started like such a great time for me. And I fully believe them, and I really intend to embrace that. I'm trying not to be one of those, like, oh my God, I'm 30. Like, people are living longer, like, we're over it. One thing that has seemed to not be flourishing so far as I enter my 30s is my skin. I know we kind of all have our own skin story, but I just wanted to kind of share a little bit about mine with you and then introduce you to some of these products. And I really want to follow along with the process. So I'm starting here fresh, day one, and we're going to see how this goes together. So that'll be great because it means lots of pictures and videos of me on the internet without makeup on. Because I know you've all been wanting more of that. So to kind of give you some background, I guess my skin was pretty normal, regular, like a lot of teenagers growing up. Clearly I had breakouts, and I wouldn't ever say acne. I don't think I've ever, thank God, like, I don't think I've ever been cursed with, like, the acne. But I've definitely had my share of horrible, individual, unique breakouts over the years. I have never been one of those people that truly had, like, beautiful porcelain skin. Like, you know how you just look at some of those people and you just know that, like, they actually did wake up like that. Like, you know that every day, like, that's just the way their face looks. And it doesn't take so much effort. I would love to be one of them. As much as I like experimenting with makeup and stuff, like, I really hate using foundation and concealer and all that stuff that you have to do just to even kind of get a fresh base to apply, like, the fun, colorful makeup. So that's partially one of the reasons that I'm doing this. But I grew up with pretty, like, average to normal skin, gets a little dry in the winter, gets oily here and there. I have some actual, like, memorable breakouts that actually I think were sort of like a moment in my teenage years. Just to give you an idea, when I was in 7th grade, my feet grew from a size 5 to a size 9 in a matter of like a month and a half. And my mom was trying to take me shoe shopping, and I was just like, oh my God, none of these shoes fit. And it's because I was wearing sizes that were 4 sizes too small. At the exact same time that I was struggling with this, like, large foot issue, I also had a pimple on my chin that was, I think I used to refer to it as that it had its own zip code because it was just so big, and it was like, this is part of our family now. Like, this is here to stay, and I'll never get rid of it. And my mom always remembers when we walked out of the shoe store, and I have these gargantuan patent leather Skechers sneakers because, like, that's how I thought best to deal with having an exceptionally large foot, is to, like, accent it, put some shiny patent leather on it, and, like, call it a day. But I remember we were walking out the store, and I said to my mom, like, oh my God, I don't know what is bigger, my shoes or this zit on my chin. So I've had a lot of those moments over the years. And I kind of thought, like so many other people, that just, like, automatically as I got older, things would get better because you're not so hormonal and you have hopefully learned some better methods of skincare, like washing your face and, like, not eating oily food and then, like, doing this. I don't know who does this anyways, but, should you be doing that as a young teenager? You pretty much know better by your late 20s. And what I've discovered is that even though I have thought about it and, like, prayed to the lords of skincare, my skin has not magically transformed overnight at any point. I would say that I still have random bouts of breakouts in certain areas. My chin has always been a problem. I feel like ever since I was a teenager, ever since all this stuff started happening, I feel like I live in a constant state of blackheads. I've done the pore strips, I've done everything. I've tried the all natural cleansers, I've tried the super strong, like, you know, special whatever sets of cleansers before, and I just haven't really found anything that I'm thoroughly happy with that I really feel like has made a difference. And now that I'm 30, not only do I still have pimples, like this little one that I know you've been staring at this whole time, despite the fact that it has makeup on it. Not only do I have that, but I am starting to get, you know, wrinkles and laugh lines and whatever you want to call them too. I think I literally did notice this the week of my 30th birthday, and I don't know if it was the mindset, but I just noticed that, like, even though I do this a lot when I like put on makeup or talk expressively, I noticed when I put my forehead back down that the lines stayed. And that was something that I've never experienced before. So like, it's happening, we're in it. You know, there's so many ways in which we can all be very successful and excited to be in our 30s. But, you know, ultimately your skin is a giant organ, and it's a part of your body that doesn't do the same things that it used to. Just like it's harder as you get older to recover from injuries and things like that. It's also harder for your skin to recover. And that's something I've definitely noticed. You know, I don't think that I'm like saying anything earth shattering here, but maybe TMI, but I think this whole thing is going to be TMI, so we're just going to let go with it. But I've noticed now that if I do pick at a pimple, because when I was younger, that seemed to be the best way to like get it out and get it on its way to healing. I notice now that if I do that, that like it takes so much longer for it to go away, and I notice the scarring so much more significantly than I ever have before. So I feel like kind of all over my skin is just very dull. I've got a lot of discoloration. You wouldn't probably be able to tell any of this because, you know, I try to front it with makeup, which is why today we're going to get real. We're going to take the makeup off online and we're going to see what this palette really looks like underneath all of this as we start this new regimen. So let's get started. So I've got my trusty face washing headband. I didn't bring a scrunchie. Maybe next time I will, just because I do really want this to be authentic. And we all know that we're washing our faces with scrunchies at night. Am I right? Okay, there we go. Got my cute little ponytail there. Yeah, this is something that Steve gets to see every night. How jealous are you? So we're just going to go and we're going to take it off. So I'm going to remove everything right now as I'm talking to you. So you may be wondering how all of this came about, which I will tell you while this is happening. A couple of weeks ago, I was approached by somebody that I met. Her name is Lisa. She is fabulous, and she, like myself, is a fellow Nantucket nonprofit worker. But like so many other people, she's also got what I like to call the side hustle going on. So she's a consultant for this company, Rodan Fields. If that sounds slightly familiar, it's because you probably watch a lot of television like I do, and you know that those are the two dermatologists that created Proactive. Now, I think, you know, so many people in the last like 10 years, I feel like everybody I know at one point or another has used Proactive, and you always see the commercials. The commercials are amazing because not only do they get celebrities, but they got all those real people with their great like before and after photos. And so they are pretty recognizable. However, these people, Rodan Fields, they're real people. They're real dermatologists. They're no longer in charge of Proactive. I believe that they sold it, and now they have this new line. Okay, I barely had any makeup on today, and I still like already used a whole towel, so I have to move on to another one. So they started this new company called Rodan Fields, and it is all about kind of targeting what you need as an individual to help take care of your skin and choosing a regimen that works best for you. I think, as a lot of us have been able to determine at this point, we're not one size fits all when it comes to skincare or lots of things. And so it's hard to just go to a store and just buy something that seems, you know, like it has effective commercials or like whatever, and like you don't really know how it does. Let's just get this lipstick right off of here. We're really going for it. So you don't really know. And I know for me personally, I've tried so many things over the years that I think at some point I had just kind of accepted, like, I guess this is the way my face is. I guess this is the way it looks. And after talking to Lisa, I realized, like, you don't have to accept that. You can do something about it. Now, I will tell you that this is an investment. These products are not something that you're going to go buy, like, you know, clean and clear at Walmart. It definitely is something that, you know, you are going to be spending a chunk of money on. However, your skin, like I said, is the biggest organ that you have. It is the thing that is on you every day. So I think if you're going to spend money, you know, obviously you want to go to the gym, you want to take care of yourself and eat well, but like even more than clothing or makeup, you could spend the money on really good skincare and then just like kind of have a really great base that covers your whole face that people see every day. So that's partially one of the reasons why I wanted to give this a try. So, is there any other way to take mascara off? I don't think so. So I talked to Lisa and we used the Rodan Fields tool. They have a website that's really helpful and it asks you all these questions about your skin. So I went through it with her and I answered all of the things and kind of waited for my results, and then Lisa got back to me and told me which products would be the best for me. And it was really great to talk to somebody else about what it is that I've experienced. I told her that, you know, as I've started getting older, I noticed different things now. Things aren't bouncing back the way that they used to. There's a lot of dulling. There's a lot of uneven things. I mean, like these are just some spots that I've had forever. I ironically have one on each side of my face. And just some like acne scarring, just some dullness all around. I'm a pale person, so I think those things really show up. And so I talked to her about my concerns, and she could not have been more supportive and understanding, and she knows the products really well. She uses all of them herself, so she knows. And to top it all off, her skin is amazing. So she's her own best advertisement because she looks fabulous, and she's older than I am. So anyways, I'm going to give it a shot. So I think we've got a pretty clean slate there. As you can see, there's lots of fun little friends there that are along for the ride. There's some older blemishes that have not yet healed. And also one thing that's been happening to me a lot lately, I don't know if this happens to anybody else, I'm getting a lot of breakouts on my neck. Like, I think that I wash my neck as much as I wash my face, but there's some stuff happening there that I don't quite understand. So, like I said, I filled out my chart with Lisa. I can't tell you a lot about what it is that, you know, the chart does because it's different for everybody. So you have to kind of go on and do your own thing. But I got my package in the mail. Very exciting. Yeah. It's like one giant haul in your mailbox. So I want to show you some of the stuff that I got. So this is my very first time looking at these products. So first things first is this is my Regimen. So this is the Rodan Fields REVERSE. There's all different things. There's one called Unblemished that like if you really do have a lot of problems, but this is kind of for a lot of different things, which is what I was really excited about. It's for the appearance of brown spots, dullness, discoloration, and obviously overall skincare, so it's supposed to help with a lot of the other things. It is a 4-product regimen, so a lot of people I've talked to have said that one of their main problems with taking care of their skin is that they go to bed with makeup on, or like they don't have the energy to like do a whole like process like this, and it's like it really doesn't take that long. Like, it does not. And again, we're talking about your skin. Like, we're not talking about something that you're going to wear for 2 hours. We're talking about something that you wear every day of your life. So why not? And I love too that they have on the package, they want you to track your progress. So you can take a picture of yourself on day 1, which I'm clearly going to do after this. And then you can upload it to their website so that you can see the before and after images, which is like really the stuff that we all love to see. So let's break this baby open. This is my, like I said, my first time. I'm so excited. So I've got 4 different products here, and they go, I think, in a specific order, and they're very nicely packaged. Even the inside of their box is nice. It says Rodan Fields on it. So I've got this little pamphlet here about my regimen. You can see these are the products, and it tells you how it works, you know, a little thing from the people. And it also gives you a little chart of how you're supposed to start doing this. So there's different things on different days, depending on if it's morning or night. So like week 1, day 1, I'm going to start off by doing this in the morning, because you have to let your skin acclimate. This stuff is like serious products, so you can't just like go all in all the time. So day 1, it says that I should just use it in the morning. Day 2, I'm going to take a break. Day 3, just in the morning. Day 4, take a break. Day 5, just in the morning. You get it. So you do this all the way through the first week. Then I'm going to start going through and do week 2. I'm going to do every morning, according to my little chart. This is very handy because I would not have known what to do if it wasn't for this. And then by week 3, you do every day in the morning and then every other day at night. And then by week 4, you should be on all of them. And it actually tells you, the thing I really like about this too, is that it gives you the amounts, it shows you how much you're supposed to use. So that you don't overdo it, because you do have to kind of take care while you're doing this, because it's got alpha hydroxy acids and things like that that are supposed to kind of help the dulling, which is why it's also important to wear sunscreen, which is actually one of the products. So I'm going to show you all the different things that I have. So let's open up this package here and see what we've got. Ooh! Oh gosh, what is it about nice packaging? Is there a girl out there that's not a sucker for nice packaging? So the first thing we have here is the Deep Exfoliating Wash. Now, all of the regimens that they do come in 60 days supplies. So this seems like a lot, but supposedly it is for a 2-month supply. So this is like just regular, like how you do your face wash, like 30 to 60 seconds, and we'll do a demo at some point. But I'm going to follow the instructions on that one. And then the next thing is the Intensive Brightening Toner. This is supposed to help with, like I said, the dulling, the kind of like look that I have about me right now without any makeup on. And then step number 3 is the Dual Active Brightening Complex. So this is actually, I believe, 2 different things in the one package. And this is after you cleanse and after you tone, you do a little bit of this, and you do from each tube side by side, because there's 2 tubes. And then you're supposed to blend it together and kind of put it on all at the same time. So, as you can see, we have 3R and 3C. So you're going to do these together. Okay. And then part 4, finally, is the Broad Spectrum SPF 50 plus sunscreen. I guess SPF 50 is sunscreen, because you really have to kind of take care of your skin. One of the reasons I wanted to do this right now is because it's winter, so I'm not spending a whole lot of time out in the sun, and so this is kind of supposed to help protect you while you're going through the process of doing this. So I'm so excited. It all is conveniently held in this little box here, so I'm going to put everything together so that I can take a wash there. Now, Lisa, there's a ton of products that they have here. They've got, eye creams, they've got stuff for men, so definitely take a look on the website and check out all the different things that they have. We kind of just, talked about that I would start with this regimen, but another thing that Lisa told me that was a really fun product to use and something that would be really good for helping me is the Micro-Exfoliating roller. So this, you roll this roller on your face. Like, it sounds crazy, but it's supposed to be really fun. So it's supposed to help with your exfoliation and improves like the tone and the texture and your complexion. You're supposed to use it nightly with the reverse regimen to kind of accelerate the process and keep it going. So this here itself even is a 3-piece system. So I'm going to open this up and see what this whole thing looks like, because Lisa and I talked about it in person, but like not having the roller in front of you, you're kind of like, what is that? So here we go. Opening up the box. Oh, this is a whole multi-part series as well. So we've got this tubey thing. I'm gonna figure that out in a second. We also have, oh, this is the actual roller. Very exciting. And these are the Purification Tablets. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Again, gonna need some instructions. So what you're supposed to do is you use this on your face and your neck. So I think that was one of the reasons she recommended to me, because I told her about the issues with my neck. At least 3 nights a week. So kind of like if you've used a Clarisonic or anything like that, anything where you're doing a lot of exfoliating, you don't want to do it every day. It's too harsh. So you just gently roll it over your skin with 4 to 10 separate passes, changing directions with each pass. Okay. To see the insert for more information. So this is kind of a fun thing. Let's see how this works. If I can actually open it. Oh, there we go. It even comes in a nice little carrying case. Look at that. That's so cute. Okay. So this is it. This is the roller. It's kind of like a little paintbrush. Like, it's a legit roller. So that's kind of funny. And I want to make sure that I get all the stuff out that I need. So I'm just going to kind of like show you right now what they mean by this. but you roll it on your face. So it's kind of prickly. It's got these little tiny, like they're almost like individual little hairs. So you're literally just, ooh, oh, okay, it's a little spiky, it's a little weird, it's a little cactusy, but this is just for practice. I have to fully read the instructions. Like I said, this is literally the first time I'm opening this box. So I'm going to fully read the instructions. I'm going to get back to you exactly on the best way to use it, but just for now, I wanted to show you. Here's my roller ball. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I wonder if this is what like acupuncture is like. It's like little tiny needles are like stabbing me, and it doesn't hurt, but it feels weird. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is one of the things, like I said, Lisa has amazing skin, and she told me that she uses this a lot, well, a lot, as much as you're supposed to in the instructions, and that she just kind of like, she said it is fun to use. And it is fun, but it's prickly. Oh, okay. Wow, that is interesting. Okay. Again, can you see this here? Look at this. It's a roller. So fun. All right, I'm going to put it back in its carrying case, like for safe use. So I've got my roller ball. So I'm very excited to start this regimen. I can't wait to let you guys know how it goes. So I'm going to get to it. So thank you so much for watching, and definitely check back in because I'm going to be doing some updates throughout the process to let you know how it's going. But just remember this face. Remember this face that you once saw with all these colors and things happening. And we're going to see how it goes. So thanks so much for tuning in with me, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.